sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi
on JRR.
All right, before we get into the page this morning, reminder, you are listening for a double dose of Metallica each morning this week during the Lynch and Taco show. Once the second of the two songs start, you call. We take the 101st caller, send you to the show. 5th row tickets up for grabs today, Taco.
Yep, and then tomorrow's going to be 4th, and it counts down all the way to front row. Look who skipped in here with the tail running.
The dog in studio today.
A rare in-studio sighting. You remembered how to get over here, obviously.
I did.
All right. You look a little weary this morning.
Yeah, I only got an hour and a half sleep. I was at the Magic game last night. Had to write until late. You can read my column at OrlandoSentinel.com. Yeah, thought the Magic may win the game last night. It's tied 91-all with like 4:14 left, and then the Celtics showed why they're the champs.
Yeah.
The Magic sort of got rattled at the end. The Celtics hit their shot, scored 10 of the next 12 points, and they win the game 107-98. And hey, the Magic down 3-1 now. They're not going to win this series. I think 96% of the teams that go up 3-1 end up winning the series. But you know what? And I'm going to sound like Pollyanna here, all right? I think the Magic have already proven they can get, they're not that far away. They've gone toe-to-toe with the champs. They beat them in Game 3, obviously. They were right there in Game 4. The Celtics have been whining about how physical the Magic are.
That's a positive sign right there, seeing some physicality.
Absolutely. So, get Jalen Suggs back next year, get Mo Wagner back next year, go get a shooter. I
wish we had Aaron Gordon.
Why'd you see his dunk?
My God. Oh, man.
Although the Magic need a 3-point shooter. That's not Aaron Gordon, but yeah, that was a hell of an ending.
Unbelievable.
The Nuggets end up winning that game over the Clippers. The Clippers came back from, what were they? They were down 22, came back and tied the game, and then the Nuggets win it at the end. Sad news, some other NBA playoff series over the weekend. The Milwaukee Bucks got blown out by the Pacers, 129-103. They trail 3-1 as well, but Damian Lillard went out last night. Looks like a torn Achilles tendon, which means he's going to be out probably all of next year and half of the following season. So the Bucks' future is in jeopardy because nobody knows if Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to want to stay in Milwaukee.
Maybe he'll want to come here, shooter.
Well, he's not a shooter either, but you still take Giannis.
So your Panthers, was that just a gimme over the weekend just to make it interesting? I want to get the true hockey fans' take on that.
That was a ass whipping that my Panthers took. 5-1. Lightning came out just. They were determined.
Well, Panthers scored first, and I was like, "Oh no, here we go again."
Yeah, but then the Lightning, boom, was the second period.
Yeah,
they
it just
turned
crazy.
it on. Yeah, so they that series is 2-1. They play again tonight. Where's that at?
7 o'clock in Sunrise. Yeah,
Sunrise. Yeah. So, real quick, other NBA news. The hated Lakers are down 3-1.
Yeah, love it.
Timberwolves beat the Lakers.
How'd that taste?
That's good.
Orlando City gets a win over the weekend. Actually scored some goals.
3-0 they win. But their defense has played unbelievable. I think they have had 4 straight shutouts, or clean sheets as they call them in soccer. So Orlando City's playing well. The Pride got, after losing their first game of the season, they win as well over the weekend. Angel City, who they were playing, did you see the winning goal was an own goal by Angel City? Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Gotta love those.
Yeah.
The
sad trombone.
NFL draft. Wow. Isn't it crazy that a 5th round draft pick stole the show? And he was the only thing anybody was talking about. They weren't talking about Cam Ward going number 1. They weren't talking about Travis Hunter going. No, everybody was talking about Shedeur Sanders falling to the 5th round in the draft. He was finally taken, and even President Trump was tweeting about it on his way to the Pope's funeral.
Yeah, the Cleveland 2 quarterbacks and 2 running backs picked.
Hey, they got Dylan Gabriel ahead of Shedeur Sanders.
Clearly, they're planning on having a quarterback competition.
Hey, I don't know what they're. Hey. Obviously, they didn't want Shedeur Sanders early in the draft, so it is fascinating what happened to him. I mean,
and then Stephen A. Smith has to go and play the race card. Come on,
compared
man.
it to Colin Kaepernick. Again, President Trump said it's in his genes. It was stupid for the NFL not to pick it. What do these guys? What does his dad have to do with it? What does Colin Kaepernick have to do with it?
Here is something. Stephen A. is a little dick.
Right.
With the dad does have something to do with it. The only one mouthier than Stephen A. Smith is
Deion?
Yeah, Deion Sanders. I'm telling you, would you want that baggage?
I don't know if I'd go mouthier, but I get what you're saying.
More ego.
How about the prank phone call to Shedeur?
Oh, my God.
And who it turned out to be from.
Yeah, the Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich, his son.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, do you have the prank call?
I have it here. Okay. Let me play it. I have a video of this as well on the JR Facebook page.
This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
It's been a long wait, man.
No, for sure.
We're going to take you with our next pick right here, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir, let's be legendary.
Yeah, but you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, man.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Ready to go! What does that mean?
How you gonna ask us what it mean and you was on the phone?
You heard that?
You said you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that.
I don't know what that was. Nobody got this number though.
Man, he just got trolled, bro. They tripping now, fam. Now I'm gonna crash out, bro. Oh.
He's got this big party going, all these tents and catered events, and that kid, DC defensive coordinator's son calls and tells him he's the GM of the Saints and he's going to be their next pick.
I guess the defensive coordinator's son. How old is he?
21.
21. Yeah,
Shedeur's like, let's be legendary.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got Shedeur's number off his dad's iPad.
His dad left it open, I guess, and had a bunch of contacts for potential picks.
Does the kid get in trouble for that? I mean, I don't.
Well, he went on social media and fell all over himself, apologizing as he should.
He called and also did personally apologize.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So that's just nasty, dude. That is stone cold nasty.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Hey, Pat, on a totally different subject, we haven't seen Bulldog, Mike the Bulldog Bianchi in so long. You know who I realized he kind of looks like?
Who?
Look at him. Joe Rogan.
I do look like Joe Rogan.
Yeah. I've never noticed that. You have a little bit of a Joe Rogan look.
You ever get confused on the streets, Bulldog?
Sometimes. Also, Howie Mandel back in the day, people used to confuse me with
You'll shake hands with people, though, right?
Absolutely. Joe Rogan doesn't shake hands?
No, Howie's a germaphobe.
Okay, yeah.
Might get a fist bump.
I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, too. Okay. I fist bump instead of shake hands, but I will shake hands.
Yeah.
Austin Cindric getting the win at Talladega.
That's right. My boy Kyle Larson, though, almost won.
Hey, how about Joey Logano all pissed at...
Yeah, because Austin Cindric didn't push him to win the stage.
Then Joey gets DQ'd after the race. Something like it doesn't even.
For having an illegal spoiler.
Yeah. So. Dog, good to see you in the studio, man.
You too. Good to see you fellas.
All right, so you're bouncing over to get back on your show, AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game, where you host Open Mic. Obviously, a lot to talk about this morning. Thanks for popping in for the sports page, doggy.
By the way, a little happy birthday to John Daly today. Grip it and rip it.
Lynch Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.